If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the wow in transmogs.
A dastardly look for rogues. I love this set. We're basically mixing and matching a couple of different xpacs here. A lot of this is from Shadowlands, particularly the shoulders, the gloves, and the boots. And you got that headpiece, which is a classic look from Burning Crusade. You got the belt, which is from Mop. And of course that back piece, which I think is BFA or Legion, not 100% sure which. But if you want to find out more specifics about this set, you could click the link in the description and you could go over to Wowhead, that Wowhead model viewer, and you could swap any given race, any given gender, and really see how it looks on your toon before you go out there and check it out, acquire the pieces. That's the way it works. It's easier for you, it's easier for me, it's a win-win across the board. Yes, we did change the format, but I think this works a lot better. Let me know your thoughts. I put together a very similar set as this set, which is a mop tier for rogues, but I made a few changes, particularly that cloak, which is from BFA, the shoulders, which is a drop. I keep saying that I don't like those shoulders that drop in BFA or that you could purchase in Torghast, but the reality is there's a couple of really cool looking shoulders, and I think this is one of them, and it goes extraordinarily well with this set. The gloves are also from Shadowlands. Did I say BFA? I meant Shadowlands. That's where those shoulders drop from. As well as the gloves and the boots, and the cloak is from BFA. And the belt is a Druid tier from Legion, so is the headpiece, Druid tier from Legion, and the chest and legs are from Mop. That weapon I think is from Icecrown Citadel, but for more specifics, check the link in the description, take you over to Wowhead, and show you this set in the dressing room where you could switch gender and switch race at your leisure. Sometimes I really think that red should be the class color for rogues, not yellow, because look at how cool red looks on rogues. You got those red balls, which are from Legion, which is a recolor of a monk tier, and rogue tier from Legion on the belt and boots, and the chest, the gloves, and the legs are from Wrath of the Lich King. That eye patch, I'm not sure if that's Vanilla or Burning Crusade. And the cloak, of course, I do believe is Shadowlands, and that weapon is from Legion. I think you get that in a Rogue Order Hall from the Quartermaster for some gold. So you got to be a rogue in order to get that. But this is a really cool looking set. I did something similar with this set, but I changed a few pieces. I do believe I changed the headpiece. I changed the cloak. But it looks pretty sharp, and you can head over to Wowhead, click the link in the description. Set 3, change the race, change the gender. As you know, things look different on different races, male, female, etc. Yeah. Pretty sweet looking rogue. Alliance only on this set. Why do we show Horde tunes on Alliance set? Well, maybe it sparks some ideas, sparks some creativity, and you come up with something different. But as you can see, the chest and the legs and the boots are all Alliance from BFA. I think also the wrists are from, and no, the cloak is from Shadowlands, as is the shoulders. The belt is from Legion, and I'm not exactly sure where you get the goggles from. It's either BFA, could even be Vanilla or Wrath of the Lich King. Those, of course, are engineering goggles. But overall, I think it's a very cool looking set for rogues. For more details, click the link in the description. Zip you over to Wowhead, and you can change the race, you can change the gender, see how it looks on your toon before you go out there and you start pursuing each and every piece, which could, of course, always take some time. Really love those shoulders, though. Decent look for rogue here. Brown and gold with a splash of green. A lot of Legion, pulling stuff recolored from demons and demon hunters, that would be. And from monks. You also have your typical rogue tier on the chest and legs, of course, from Legion. The gloves are Shadowlands, which would be from not Tyrion, thinking Game of Thrones, not Kyrian, not Necrolord, and certainly not Nightface. So that, of course, leaves Venthyr on the gloves. But you could mix a few other Venthyr pieces in here if you want, mix and match. And of course, overuse on that sword, which is from Hellfire Citadel, I do believe Mythic, and that is from Warlords of Draenor. If you want to see this on a different race, different gender, you just switch over to Wowhead. Wowhead Model Viewer, click the link in the description to get over there, and you can see it on any given race, male or female. Typical rogue gear here, good mix of different X-Packs. Largely we're pulling things from Shadowlands on this set, Shadowlands Mythic on Castle Nathria. But the rest of the pieces that round this out really is a unique look, and it fits the class fantasy for rogue. Definitely assassination, probably subtlety, maybe not combat. The cloak there is from Legion, which had some really good rogue tier pieces. So is the weapon. That's from your order hall. You can buy that at the quartermaster. I'm not sure if it's gold or it costs some kind of currency that you have to accumulate, one of the two. You can check Wowhead for that. Link is in the description for this set, and you can see it on any given race, any given gender, and mix and match, switch things around. And you know what? You could even make a few changes on this set or any set that you see here, and you can send it over to me via email. For some reason, the links don't work in the description when you add it, but comments, I should say. Armed and Dangerous, mostly from Legion here. You have the shoulders and the gloves from Legion. The belt is a Demon Hunter belt, but recolored for rogues. And you're looking at Cata on the legs as well as the chest. Now, we're looking at, I do believe it's WAD for the boots and that really cool weapon, which I tend to overuse. And of course, also WAD on the headpiece. So I think this is a really cool rogue look. And it's somewhat unique. So it fits the class fantasy and it fits the uniqueness. And that is a cloak from Cata, the cloak from Cata, that I believe you could purchase for gold. And that's a super looking cloak that doesn't really go with a lot of things, but it goes really well with this particular rogue set. So this is a rogue only set. Keep that in mind. And we're given a lot of representation. This is kind of a unique set, and it works. It's very hard to find stuff that goes with BFA tiers, but this one does. You got the chest and the legs from BFA, matches perfectly with some pieces from Cata. So that's the rogue tier from Cata on the shoulders, the gloves, and the boots. And we also have Shadowlands on that cloak, which matches perfectly. Also Shadowlands on the belt. I'm not exactly sure where the goggles are from, but they are engineering goggles. But I do believe anybody can mog them. Only the unused stuff is for engineers, although I could be wrong. I keep saying that and nobody corrects me, so I think I'm right on that. And I really like how this weapon works. I'm not sure where the weapon is from, but basically all of this is put together in a Wowhead dressing room file. Listed in the description. Click it and you could model any given race or gender and see how it looks overall. Somewhat similar to a previous set you've seen, and you can mix and match a lot of pieces from that set and this set. Overall, big representation from the Kyrian on the chest and the legs. You got the purple ball shoulders. Those, of course, are from Legion. Recolor of a monk tier. Also, the belt is from Legion, and I think the weapon happens. I'm not sure if that's BFA. I think that's BFA. But as I often say, for specifics, you could simply click the link in the description, and it'll take you over to Wowhead, and you could most definitely find more information on each particular piece. And I do believe the cloak is also from BFA. So a lot of representation from BFA, which usually doesn't have a lot of cool stuff as far as mogs go. I mean, that's just my preference. That xmogs are very subjective, but I just didn't like the overall tier pieces from BFA. You could transmog a Demon Hunter with this set. How do I know that? Well, I initially made this set for my Demon Hunter. Of course, you'd have to change the weapon, but there are quite a few purple kind of pinkish glows that you could use for a weapon. Basically, this is a lot of stuff from Shadowlands. You're talking the head, the shoulders, the gloves, and the boots, all from Shadowlands. The chest and the legs are from WoD. The back piece, the cloak, is from Shadowlands, and that belt happens to be from Cata. That's, for some reason, though, I'm not sure. Yeah, no, Demon Hunters, I think it's for some reason you can't mog. You can mog that belt on Demon Hunters, but you can't mog that belt on monks. And I have no idea why, because it's a leather belt and it's not class specific. You could do it on Demon Hunters, but you can't do it on monks. And I'm not sure where the weapon is from, but hey, you could always check the link in the description. My name is Luxley. I want to thank you for the click, and I'm going to leave you with a final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, like it is here, or night, make your day epic. Thank you for watching.